Hello, everyone in the EDAP587 summer class. This is your introduction and welcome to our course. This will be a very quick introduction. I just wanted to show you what the course looks like and to give you an idea how things will work. When you start this course, the first place you'll go is to this area, which is called Start Here. And on this landing pad, you'll see you have information about what it's like to take an online course. You will have the course purpose. And as you can see, that we'll be using the following three ideas. Frameworks will be our knowledge building principles. The structures will be Schoology and Google Classroom. And our design standards will be Quality Matters. We will also have, as our first module, we'll be learning the vocabulary of online learning. Further down is a Flipgrid. I would like you to introduce yourself by using the Flipgrid. All you have to do is just click on it, and it will bring up an area for you to hit a plus sign right here. And then, as you can see, I've already got my little video in here. It looks kind of odd with the light shining down on me, but it works. So if you click this plus sign and then record yourself, telling us about who you are, what you teach, and your experiences with online learning. Let's jump right into the class modules. Here they are. The first module is very much the old way of doing online learning, and it's deliberately done so. I want you to experience the pain. And you will go through a e-learning routine right here. You then will take this course or this course quiz right there. The course quiz is difficult. I know that. Again, it's done deliberately so you can understand why we need to do something better. That is module number 1. Module number 2 gets us into the heart of the matter. Module number 2 has a lot of reading and a lot of thinking. I want you to take the time to read and to watch videos and think about what it is that's in here. You have a chapter from a book called Theory of Online Learning. You may thank me for not making you buy the whole book. It's very expensive. You will be creating, after you've gone through and watched all these videos, watched the changing of the education paradigm, about constructivism, about inquiry-based learning, deep learning, by the way, is what is now being called inquiry learning in JCPS. And then, of course, towards a theory of online learning. A lot of reading. You're then going to be asked to synthesize all of that into a voice thread. If you've never done voice threads, don't worry. There'll be a video that'll be coming out soon that will walk you through how to create it. And then you're going to create that voice thread with 5 slides so that you will basically synthesize all the ideas about understanding online teaching and learning. You will be asked then to put the link of your voice thread into our Schoology class, and also put the link to your voice thread in our live text assignment. Module number 3 is probably the lift, the heaviest part of our class. This is knowledge building principles. I firmly believe that if we could understand knowledge building principles, we could radically change how we teach. As you can see here, there's lots of information. Most of this is PowerPoints. This right here is your cheat document. This will help you with doing your assignment here. Make sure you use it. But even more importantly, I have here videos for you where actual people will take you through each one of the 12 principles and explain it to you. This is my good friend, as soon as he comes in here, Richard Messina. Rich teaches teaches in Toronto at the, I forget which, Rose Road School is where he teaches. Rich is one of the original people, along with me, who worked with Drs. Marlene Scardamelia and Dr. Carl Bereiter on this whole idea of knowledge building. And over here are the 12 principles. And so you can just go in and watch this video, and it will get you up to speed on what each one of the principles means, which is one of the things you're going to have to do. There's also in this section a wonderful video of real live classrooms using knowledge building principles. If some of you do the CARE stuff before class, you'll start recognizing some things, especially the knowledge building circles. And then down here is very much a deep dive into it. That is, if you want to really understand it, it's right here. Now, what are we doing with all of this marvelous material that Steve has put out here for us? Well, what we're going to do with it is very simple. You're going to make another voice thread, but this time you're going to make a voice thread where each one of the principles is illuminated, explained, defined, and then given examples. So you see here that you need to define it. What is a principle in your own words? You need to illuminate it. You need to show us how it can be applied in the classroom. And you need to describe a classroom activity that employs some of it. And as you can see, you're going to copy the link to this to your live text. Module number 4 is Quality Matters. This is the framework. This is the outline. This is the fill in the blank. This is straightforward. I think it's one of the easiest things to understand, but it's also one of the most powerful things to get into your head as you go about designing your Google Classroom or your Schoology. If we could get schools to use this for teachers as they go about designing what they are going to put online, I think what we would see is we would see a much, much better quality of work. Here are its rubric standards. We're going to be talking about course overview and introductions. That's what I'm doing right now. Learning objectives, assessment and measurement, resources and materials, learner interaction, course technology, learner support, accessibility. These can be embedded within others, obviously. You don't have to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that stand alone. They can be embedded. We're going to ask you for in this module to take a look at using the QM document. It's a worksheet. And then we're going to invite you to go to a school system called Jefferson County, but it's in Colorado. And in that school system, we have examples of Schoology courses for the following topics. I apologize for my elementary people if I have any. We do not have one for you. I wish we did. So just find ones you're comfortable with and then use your QM to actually monitor it. And then upload that attachment of that QM Word doc that you'll be working from, put that into live text. Now, look at this about Module 5. There are 2 parts to Module 5. You may choose to create a sample lesson using Schoology or Google Classroom. You do not have to create both. So here we have Schoology. This will tell you all about how Schoology works. Again, as you can see, here are the lectures. Everything is here for you. Here is Google Classroom. Pretty much most of you will probably be Google Classroom users, and that's great. Nothing wrong with it. And again, here we go. There's our lecture for that. I have a little thing down here that I call Schoology versus Google Classroom, just to, something off the top of my head where I see are the advantages of both and disadvantages of both. Your hat is you're going to build a presence in Classroom or Schoology. You're going to then use the QM document as your way of showing to me how you think your document lines up. QM should never be used as an evaluative instrument. I'm kind of using it that way here, but really what I'm evaluating here isn't necessarily your class. I'm evaluating your thinking behind your class. I want to see how you view and how you synthesize the knowledge building principles, deeper inquiry, constructivism, all that stuff that you got very early on. I want to see it in that online classroom. All the QM does is it basically says, have you done this? Have you done that? Have you done this? Have you done that? Which you'll do. I am more interested in seeing what your understanding of everything that's in this course, how it is reflected inside your Google Classroom or your Schoology course. Here are some technology resources for you to use. I'll be loading more into that as we go along. And that's it. There's only 6 modules, really 5, with the hat being the 6th one. And I look forward to working with you. I want to emphasize what it says on the first start here under what is it to take an online class. This class is very much an asynchronous class. Everything has already been put in place. You can work your way through it at your times, at your pace, in your place. And I do want to, though, emphasize that there's my text number right here. Use it. If you need to reach out to me and talk to me about something, please do, because it's the only way that we can assure that you will have a successful class. Okay, that's it. I look forward to hearing from many of you, and I hope you're going to enjoy our class. I certainly have enjoyed building this class for you, and I look forward to working with you in our new environment.